Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries, distinguished speaker, honorable participants, and the loving audience, all beautiful people present here from all around the globe. I, Ms. Nada Ratkovic, the IIU co-founder of Europe, the president of Research Center, board member and country director for Croatia, welcome you all to the first Technical Symposium on Intellectual Property Rights 2023 on the topic Ideas to Intellectual Property Rights, IPR, the event for all the educators, science, researchers, students around the globe. Today, the third day, and this great symposium is jointly organized by International Internship University, IIU Research Center, Tupper Institute of Engineering and Technology, Patiala and Eureka Prize Problems. So today, let us see. We already know a lot, learn a lot of new things, and we know that intellectual property rights are the rights given to persons over the creations of their minds. Our first day, my great co-organizer, Dr. Souvik Ganguly. Yesterday, Dr. Vivek Arya. Patents, so many topics we already covered these 2 days. But the third day will be really special because I also have an amazing expert who will present his topic. So let me please and honor to present first little our organizer. We are on the stage of International Internship University, a leading virtual education system, a global brand confederation, and it is really most valuable and trusted worldwide and well reputed in delivering innovative programs. Under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from last 2 decades. The sky is the limit for his dedication and hard work. Our next organizer is the Tupper Institute of Engineering and Technology, TIET. And here, as I said already, Dr. Selvi Ganguly with me organizing this great symposium. And the Tupper Institute is one of the India's oldest and finest educational institutions, which provides a steady source of highly skilled talent to the nation as well as overseas. So I think that Dr. Sovic, you are really lucky to work on this amazing Tupper Institute of Engineering and Technology. Eureka Prize Problems with the CEO and founder, Dr. Sovi Ganguly, which has the objective behind developing the society and promoting research ambience amongst our UG students through organizing competitions, expert talks, seminars, webinars, some technical sessions, and encouraging them to write research articles. If we talk about IIU Research Center, then you will find me, Professor Nada Ratkovic, as a president of IIU Research Center, a unique hub, giving opportunity to the researchers, authors, educators, students, scholars across the globe, and enhancing the research opportunities, academic excellence, real-world problem-solving, knowledge creation, and dissemination. Me, like a president, always think that if you have ever thought about how would be the world without education, research, science, innovation, technology, or any development of anything, then the IIU Research Center is the right place for you. So let us learn together today on the third day about intellectual property rights. And yes, today we will explore diverse and gain international experience, skills, and knowledge. So, first and foremost, let me introduce today our amazing expert, amazing speaker, and also an amazing personality. He is well-known Dr. Arun Kumar Rana. Dr. Arun Kumar Rana is coming from India. He has completed his bachelor degree from the University Kurukshetra, MTA and PhD degree from Maharishi Markandeshwar, not the Indian I'm trying to say. His area is of interest includes image processing, wireless sensor network, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, embedded system. Professor Rana is currently working as an assistant professor at Galgotias College of Engineering and Technology, Greater Noida, with more than 16 years of experience. If we talk about him, he's an amazing researcher, a collaborator researcher. He has published so many papers. I will not tell a number, more than 30 SCI papers, Scopus papers, chapters, book chapters, papers in national, international conference, publishing book with a national, international publisher like Taylor and Francis, the Scopus Index USA, and many times member of Scopus Index International Conference Symposium. He's attending so many workshops, so many conferences. He's guiding the candidates of the MTech, serving as a reviewer for several journals at international conference, member at the Asia Society of Research, publishing national international patents. He is well known with the patents. And he's an editor, reviewer of many international journals around the world. So, keynote speaker conferences, conducting many workshops on different topics of Internet of Things, wireless networks, simulators, in engineering. His interest is teaching, implementing the latest techniques related to wireless and Internet of Things technology. He received so many awards from various international organizations. He's high listed in the World Science Ranking 2021, 2022, and also now he's ready for 2023, guest editor, and etc. Today, our great Dr. Arun will talk about the innovations in the Internet of the Things. So before we start an amazing speech and presentation, I want to say also that our great Dr. Arun is here with me, with Dr. Sovik already on many symposium conferences, webinars. For me, he had an amazing storytelling session. So please be free and visit the YouTube, listen, and learn from our great Dr. Arun. Dr. Sovik, my co-organizer, please, do you want to tell something before the start? Dr.
Yeah,
Sovik.
we had yesterday we had a very engaging session with another role of
You are muted.
As well as in industries, and today we'll be having another great speaker with us, Dr. Rana, and he has been associated with me, and we had been sharing ideas of different patents associated with IoT. So he's the best person, I think, from IoT side, from electronics and a mix of electronics and computers. And we'll enjoy his lesson for the next 1 hour, and then we can have some exchange of thoughts as well. With this, I think we can hand over to Dr. Rana for his speech. Perhaps our listeners, our participants are waiting for a long time for these kind of lecture that will relate to some fascinating thoughts with IoT.
Yes.
I personally welcome Dr. Rana for his speech on innovations with IoT.
Thank you. Thank you, great Dr. Sovik.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I always like to work with you, and I always enjoy to work with you.
And I'm really honored, and I'm glad to work with you.
Yes, yes, thank you, ma'am. Actually, under the guidance of Sovik sir, I learned how to make patent, how to publish patent, and how to do some good work in the patent. So I am thankful to the Sovik sir first.
Welcome, sir. Absolutely welcome. We are always
And
with you discussing ideas and exchanging ideas as well.
yes, sir, this is lifelong journey, sir. I will continue with you, sir. Should I share my screen, sir?
Yes, please, please. I think the participants will be
Oh,
waiting for a long time.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope my screen is visible, sir.
It is coming. It is okay. Yes.
Yes, sir, it is visible and you can put it slideshow.
Great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Actually, I love IoT, and IoT know me, and IoT is future of the world. And now in future, you will see everything will be connected to the internet. Then everyone have to aware you can connect the net with the internet with devices with some kind of some people's. So this is possible only with the help of IoT. So I here present the innovation with IoT. What is the use of IoT in your life? What is the use of IoT in the domestic applications? Then today I will discuss about the what is IoT, history of IoT, how IoT works, benefits, applications, some case study, job, companies, and some government initiatives. Very first, everyone have to know of, what do you mean by IoT, what do you mean by Internet of Things. In this, you can see IoT means security, energy efficiency, how to reduce power, how to enhance the capability, how we can connect devices to the internet so that we can access the quality of internet with the help of devices anywhere with the help of IoT. Future prospect of IoT. In this slide, you can see in 1990 there was 0.30 million devices. In 99, 90 million devices. 2010, 1 billion devices, and 2025 there will be 1.0 million devices. It's been huge amount of devices and huge amount of data will be flowing. Then we have to manage lots of things with the help of IoT. IoT application in this you can see every aspect of life, every corner, everywhere IoT is used nowadays. Now if we are we are saying smart home and means smart light, Alexa lights, Alexa bulb, smart bulb, smart fridge, smart CCTV camera, smart lock. This is about the smart home. You were talking about the smart city, then some kind of feature of smart cities like smart buildings, smart traffic, urban computing, and security. If we are talking about the smart healthcare, this means smart wearable devices, some patient monitoring devices, remote health monitoring devices, smart health devices, and smart grids in power grids, smart solar, smart turbines, smart meters. And smart industry means smart workplaces, smart manufacturing, smart mobility, logistics. Here you are just saying that smart is common. Basically, smart means we have to connect all things with the internet so that we can manage, we can control, we can use from anywhere with the help of IoT devices. These are some applications in the form of video.
I lost my guest.
Yes, I'm audible, man.
Yes,
Are you
yes, I
confirming?
lost you both for the second. I'm looking what's happening. What happened in India?
Okay. Everything is fine,
Please,
I
please,
think.
please, you can
Thank you.
you can open your presentation.
Okay. Uh, wait. Slide not moving.
What's
Actually,
happening?
some internet connection.
Yes, yes, I think the
Arun,
connection because
Arun sir, your slides were not moving.
nothing
I
yet.
thought
Yes,
that
sir, yes, sir.
I checked up my connection, it was okay.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to move, but not able to move. Just trying. Wait, sir. Wait for a second, sir. I hope now moving.
You have Dr. Aruna bad network now. Yes, that is a problem for sharing. So let us
Yes.
see.
Professor Nada, I hope now moving. IoT protocol classification. You able to see, ma'am?
No, we only see you where it writes Dr. Arun Kumar has a bad network. Well, you didn't
Sir,
share
you are
nothing.
visible but not your screen.
Yes, you didn't share it. Problem with the connection. Yes.
Okay. Now visible. Yeah.
No,
Wait.
no. You have listen. You have a low network, so you cannot share.
Let me share my screen again. Yes, is it fine? I think.
Yeah, now it's fine. It
Yes,
is showing that you are sharing.
yes, you are sharing.
Yes, sir.
Still don't come, but
So for the information to move, my slide visible, Professor Nada.
now yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now it's
yes.
visible.
Now yes, now yes. You can you can put it on the full screen.
Now
Listen,
full
listen.
screen.
If I think you can close your camera, so then maybe it will be better. I'm sorry that you will close it, but the network will be better. I hope then.
Now it's fine, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Now fine, sir.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir. It is fine.
Yes. Now I will discuss about the protocol used in the IoT scenario and role of protocol to make some kind of connection, main kind of privacy, so that we can share the information with the help of IoT device. And the very popular IoT protocols are CoAP protocol, AMQP protocol, DDS, MQTT, 6LoWPAN, RPL. These are very popular protocol for the connection establishment the device to the internet. Now some key challenges like if you are making some kind of scenario, you are making some kind of project with the help of IoT devices, then there is challenge like data management, how to manage the data, like speed, volume of the data, decryption, encryption, how to secure the information with the help of some kind of hash signature signals, data privacy, how to private the data, how to secure the data with the help of cyber security scenarios, and then some kind of interoperability and standardization of the data with the help of semantic IoT, system security, how to available the connections, and then how to transfer the speed of the data and the power consumptions. Now, this is this slide will be about the internet and IoT. In this, you can see in the internet, internet only have to connect the devices with the connection so that we can share the information like image, audio, video, text. But if you want to connect some kind of device, then there is need of IoT. As you can see, different devices is connected to the internet so that we can control the devices. This is the internet, the basic fundamental of internet to provide the connection for data sharing. This is the father of internet, how to produce the data with the help of internet and how to discover the data with the help of internet. These are the service used if you go in the field of the IoT, in the field of internet, then you should aware about the www home pages, web browser, search engine protocol, DNS, STD, email. These are some kind of scenario used for data transfer with the help of IoT. These are the connection. If you are working in smart home, then we will use local area network. If you are working in the smart city, then there will be MAN network. If you are working worldwide, there will be WAN network. If you are working in the college campus with the help of IoT scenario, there is campus area network. This is about the networking. This is again connection of internet. This scenario showing that this is smart home. In smart home, different devices. These devices connected to the cloud with the help of protocols. Then in the car, user can access any kind of application with the help of IoT. This is father of internet who discovered IoT. This is about the history. In this history, you can see Norman Joseph Woodland invented the barcode. Barcode just only to get the information of the product, not transferred to the internet. Head-mounted display devices to visualize informations. First wearable computer inside a shoe to monitor the location of any users, and wearable computer with the high glass mounted display device like playing games. Then in 1973, Mario Cardillo discovered RFID tag. This is radio frequency identification tag like debit card, credit card, having RFID tag only to produce the information about the user. Then after 1973, early 1980, there is Coke vending machine to monitor the number of bottles, to check the number of bottles with the help of smart devices. Then Kevin Ashton in late 1990 connected object together RFID technology, the Auto ID Center at MIT discovered the discovery of the IoT devices in 1998. Then 2004, real research started with the help of some kind of research paper, some kind of patents started in 2004 in the field of IoT. Then basic building block of IoT, if you are designing some kind of scenario, some kind of project, smart project, you may be using AI, machine learning, cloud computing, cyber security, blockchain, then there is need some kind of connection so that you can share the data from one location to the another location. In these building blocks, you can see there is need of some kind of devices may be like bulb, freeze, smart cars, smart buildings, smart healthcare, smart army, smart agriculture, anything and devices you want to connect, you want to get the data. Then end devices, node, sensor, hardware have to connect gateway, local processing node, like a router. These are the device will get the data from the end devices, and then data with the help of connectivity and communication transfer to the internet. And after the internet, there is some kind of protocol I discussed earlier, 6LoWPAN, MQTT, CoAP. These are the protocol to provide the security of the data. Then this data will be transferred to the cloud. Cloud means provide the security of the data with the help of any vendor so that we can use the applications. These are the sensors and other hardware devices. Every kind of sensor nowadays, flow sensor, gas sensor, humidity, pressure, temperature, motion, velocity, position, every kind of sensor nowadays present so that we can control from anywhere with the help of IoT devices. This is a revolution in the field of industry. Yeah, we can say in the field of education. Very first revolution, total mechanical system, no steam power, no electricity was present, no computer system, no IT system. After first revolution, electricity introduced, electrical train started, but there was a lack of computerizations. So third revolution mean computerization IT system. And fourth revolution nowadays, like I am discussing about the IoT, blockchain, cybersecurity, cloud computing, all things now discussing in the fourth revolution. This is the present scenario in which industry doing very hard work and education 4.0 also working lots of things with the help of IoT and emerging trends. So four revolution mean emerging trends. Yeah, we can say in simple words, IoT, machine learning, deep learning, data science, cloud, 3D printing, self-driving car. Uh, these are the emerging trends in the fourth revolution. After the knowledge of industry 4.0, yeah, we can say after the knowledge of education 4.0, you are able to design robot. Robot means the combination of robotic, artificial intelligence, sensor, big data, 3D printing, algorithms. These are the combination of different technology to design robot, and you can control robot with the help of IoT from anywhere, with the help of smooth connection. These are some sensors, humidity sensor, temperature sensor, level sensor, Arduino board. These are some kind of devices now to use to make some kind of project for the successful execution of any devices. This is the core devices using for the data gathering, controlling, sending, processing. This is the Arduino device. If with the help of Arduino device, you can design many projects. A thousand of project uh, is able to design with the help of Arduino. about 4 to 500 rupees devices, and provide for the processing. This is the amazing view of the Arduino devices. In this, the core device is microcontroller. Here, this is the microcontroller at Mega microcontroller, main processing board. Yeah, we can say this is the brain of this Arduino board. Getting the data, processing the data, producing the result, like any kind of data, like pollution sensor, temperature sensor, humidity sensor. If you want to switch any kind of device, there is digital pin 0101. If you want to on off bulb, then you will use digital pin. And if you want to gather some kind of physical quantity like temperature, pollution, then you will use analog pins. This is about the Arduino board. To get the data, this is the programming. We have to make some kind of program. Then after the program transfer to the Arduino board, and with the help of cable we are able to connect Arduino board with the computer, so that computer program transfer to the Arduino board to control any kind of application. And then Raspberry Pi is the powerful devices and better than Arduino devices. With the help of Raspberry Pi, we are able to execute a project based on machine learning, deep learning, data science, cyber security. The reason behind Raspberry Pi is like a computer. Computer mean in this having microprocessor as well as microcontroller. And in this there is a RAM about 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB RAM, and we can connect with the computer, yeah, with the internet, with the help of LAN. We can connect the USB in this devices. So in this device there is huge amount of memory, so that we can execute any kind of smart project with the help of IoT devices. Raspberry Pi means this is the Python language to simulate any kind of project, and after the simulation, then code have to transfer in these devices. Then devices will control any kind of data with the help of coding. The benefits of IoT: efficient resource utilization, minimizing human efforts, save time, and development of AI through IoT. Application of IoT, smart home, smart manufacturing, smart transportation. Nowadays, everyone heard about self-driving car. Self-driving car mean smart transportation. In this, there is no requirement of any driver.
We lost our great Dr. Arun again. Let us wait little for him. A bad network. We're so sorry. But that's happening. We cannot have an influence on that. So let us wait. An amazing, very interesting presentation about the Internet of the Things. Here he comes again. Lovely audience. Thank you. You are back, Dr. Arun.
Yeah, maybe we have missed something.
Okay.
We missed something. I think this 3 minutes we missed of your speech.
Okay.
So your Raspberry, please come back on it.
Yes, I'm going to back. Is it fine? I think.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We don't see nothing.
Nothing yet.
It's coming. It's coming. Not yet.
Here?
Not yet. We will tell you when it comes. It comes.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, sir, from here, sir.
Yes, you can continue the. Yes, we see. Continue, please. We see that. Yes, go. Another slide.
Okay. Yes, if someone want to work in the field of IoT, then these are some basic fundamental have to know about the IoT, that they're like we are making some connection with the internet, then we know about the www, web browser, search engine, protocol, DNS, email service, news group, video conferencing. This is the basic fundamental behind the IoT. And we know about the type of networks like local area network. If you want to make some kind of smart home, then we will use local area network. If you want to connect all smart devices in the city, then there is MAN. If you want to connect worldwide all devices, then we will use WAN. If you are making your campus smart,
Once again, the same problem, Nada ma'am.
Yes, 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 it is the same problem. I'm really sorry. Our great Dr. Arun, he cannot do that. So,
He's back.
yes. Dr. Arun, do you hear us? Yes, okay.
now I will discuss about what is Internet of Things. In this slide, you can see different smart devices connected to the cloud, and then devices connected to the user inside the car. And from the remote location, user can access any kind of application with the help of IoT. And Kevin Ashton, who discovered the IoT, he's the scientist who discovered and worked on IoT, how to process the IoT, how to design the IoT devices. And this is history of IoT. Where he started there, barcode for the product information, head-mounted display devices to visualize the information, first wearable computer shoes to monitor the location, and a wearable computer to eyeglass to monitor the positions. And history of IoT, very first RFID tag discovered, like debit card, credit cards. And after that, there early 1980, there's Coke vending machine to monitor the number of bottles. Then Kevin Ashton discovered the IoT in the MIT labs. And in 2004, real research start and many patents done with the help of IoT devices by the Kevin Ashton in 2004. Now this is basic building block. In this, there is end devices, sensor node, end devices like different kind of sensors attached. If you are making some kind of smart project, then there is need of some sensors. And at this stage, sensor is deployed like smart AC, smart bulb, smart window, smart home, smart building, smart healthcare. This is end devices. And the devices have to connect to the internet. There is need of gateway, and after the gateway, data will be transferred. This is with the help of connectivity and communication, then software to manage the security of the data. These are some kind of sensor like every kind of sensor is present, like temperature, humidity, pollution, motion. All sensor are nowadays present with the help of IoT devices to manage any kind of application. This is the revolution in the field of IoT, like industry 4.0, yeah, education 4.0. Very first was mechanical system, total mechanical system. Second one, electricity introduced, electrical train started. And third, computer and IT system introduced. And fourth revolution mean IoT, machine learning, deep learning, data science. This is the present revolution about the fourth revolution. Yeah, we can say 4.0 revolution. After the 4.0 revolution, we are able to design robot, and robot mean the combination of 3D printing, big data, artificial intelligence, robotic algorithms. These are some sensors like humidity sensor, level sensor, temperature sensor, with the help of Arduino board. This is the core devices to process the data, to access the data, to produce the result. This is the Arduino device. In this device, this you can see microcontroller at mega microcontroller. At mega microcontroller is the main controlling unit, like brain of the devices to sense the data, process the data, and produce the result. This is the link how to connect the devices with the computer with the help of data cables. And Raspberry Pi, this is the powerful device for the controlling the data, processing the data. Actually, in Arduino there was only microcontroller, but in Raspberry Pi there is controller as well as microprocessor having RAM like 1 GB, 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB. Right? This Raspberry Pi is the complete and finest computer to design project based on machine learning, deep learning, data science, healthcare field, agriculture. Benefits of IoT: efficient resource utilization, minimizing human efforts, save times, development of IoTs. This is smart home, smart transportation. Smart transportation means self-driving car. Nowadays, self-driving car mean driverless car. No need of driver. Nowadays, very popular. And agriculture, smart healthcare. This is the scenario connecting to the IoT device. This is the bridge having sensors, data transfer to the monitoring person with the help of IoT devices. These are humidity sensors, Raspberry Pi devices, VNC Weaver is the cloud for the getting the data. These are some popular IoT devices, Google Nest for the information, Philips for the controlling, Green IQ controller, Smart Baby monitor, and very popular Fitbit bands. These are standards working behind for the design of software, for the design of hardware. These are some kind of scenario I used in my PhD. In my PhD, I designed many scenario and published in many SCI papers. This is very simple IoT architecture. You can see different kind of sensors, cloud connected to the access of the data center for the smart building. This is three-layer architecture in this application layer, network layer, physical layer for the connection of the data. This is IoT architecture with cloud. In this, you can see devices connected like car, home, building, PC on the sensor layer. And between the sensor layer and cloud layer, there is fog layer. Fog layer mean some central point the data will be transferred, then transfer data to the cloud sensor so the data can be controlled. This is the IoT simple architecture. This is IoT simple architecture with smart building. In this, you can see smart building having different kind of sensors, smart building sensor connected to the routers and then router to the users. This is smart building. This is smart city. In this smart city, you can see everything is connected to the IoT devices, gateway, cloud gateway, data link, big data way. And then this is smart home. In the smart home, there are different IoT sensor attached to the gateway, then cloud, internet, and then to the end users. This is about the case study in the IoT field. You can see different kind of parameter like uh, microclimate parameter, air temperature, soil moisture, soil temperatures. These are all connected to the LoRa devices so that the data is transferred to the agri-sensor node and to the users. This is healthcare devices. In this, you can say this is animal sensor attached to the neck and the body temperature, pulse rate, respiration rate, walking activity, all transfer to the central point and then data transfer to the farmers. This is about the agriculture field having different kind of sensors, the data transfer to the cloud and then the user. And this in this you can see this is the healthcare. You can say COVID scenario. In the COVID scenario, data transfer to the cloud, then base station, then internet, then to the medical expert. This is the career about. Now I will discuss about the simulator. This is my quantity simulator. In this simulator, I designed the scenario. In this, you can see DTLS security. This is the one of the big security nowadays. In Gmail, the major security is DTLS. So Gmail using DTLS security. So in my research, I use this security. The DTLS means data transport layer security. In this, 128-bit security used. Now in this scenario, you can see different IoT sensors in yellow colors. These sensor transfer the data to the FC node. FC node means fog computing node. Fog computing node receives the data. Then data transfer to the cloud computing. These are the sensor. In between there is fog node. Then fog node data transfer to the cloud. And 6-lopan gateway. This is the routing algorithm. Routing means data have to route to the fog computing and then to the cloud computing. And these is the scenario tables. In this I use Quantity 2.7, CUJA simulator, RAM 8 GB, scenario range 50 meter and 55 meter. 50 meter, this is the interference free range. Here there will be no interference, and after 50 there is 55. This is the interference range. There will be interference between the transfer of the data packets. These are routing algorithm. These are the sensor nodes, sky modes for the transfer of the data. And this is my another proposed scenario. In this scenario, you can see smart building. In this smart building, different kind of sensor deployed, and this smart building is connected to the co-op, yeah, we can say smart gateway. Here you can see co-op with DTLS security and having CA. CA mean certified authority with the use of DTLS. This is the transport layer. We know very well in the networking, we are aware about the OSI model. OSI model having 7 layer, like application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transportation layer, network layer, data layer, physical layer. Now this is the way where data have to transfer in different layer, and data transfer to the different layer to have to secure, so that data can be secure with the help of CoAP protocol. CoAP mean this is CoAP application protocol to constrain devices, so that data can be sensed from the small devices in the secure manner with the help of encryption and decryption algorithm. That algorithm is only handled by with the DTLS protocol. Then after the security of the data, with the help of this protocol, data will be transferred to the, and then gateway there will be smart cloud, and smart cloud where smart user can access the information. Here you can see if this is smart mobile, there is user want to switch some kind of appliances like bulb, AC, then with the help of this mobile phone command sent to the smart cloud, then gateway, and then this smart building. And there is uh, most important requirement is the security. So the security is provided with the CoAP protocol. This is a scenario in the Contiki. This is for the smart building. This is routers. These are the sensors. These are the security for the information translation between the user and the sensor with the help of DTLS levels. These are the scenario, different sensor, different buildings, and different use. Now, conclusion and future work. We propose mechanism of in my research. I propose with the help of my guide how we can route the data from one location to the another location. How we can calculate the cost function to transfer the data from one location to another. Cost function mean data should be sent in an efficient manner. There will be no loss of the data from one place to the another loss. If data is lost, then no use of the IoT device. Yeah, we can say IoT scenario. And in my scenario, some node become children node and some become parents node, like for computings. And in future, if I am going to design some new scenario, then I will try to make compatible the device with 5G technology. Now 5G technology mean how to speed up the data, how to push the data, how to secure the data. Then so I will use some 5G technology with the IoT devices for the process of the information, for the simulation of the information, for efficient result for the information. And in like a wireless body area network is emerging technology in IoT healthcare, for the monitoring of the data, for the monitoring of the data, for the processing of the data. And these are all things will be enabled with the help of 5G technologies. Uh, in India now, government taking initiative for the student, for the university, for the scholar, and providing funding to the all working in the field of IoT. And many of my known getting some funding with the help of IoT scenario useful devices, so that they can make some kind of smart devices, and that devices should be useful for the society, useful for the college, useful for the student, and useful for the student. So we all have to work and work together, so that we can make some kind of smart scenario, some kind of smart design, so that useful for the all users. And these are the major vendors, and I hope everyone aware about the IBM, Google, Intel, Microsoft, Cisco. These are all working in the field of IoT, and IoT is not able to complete with the help of machine learning, deep learning, data science, cloud computing. And IBM mean international business machine, who are working for the smart software and designing some kind of soft hardware with the help of IoT devices. And Google, now we know about the Google is the number one software company for designing and providing security to the devices. And Intel is very popular for the designing of processor controller. We know Intel series. Intel mean integrated electronics. INT stand for integrated, and EL stand for electronics. Intel designing many processor, like starting from 4004, 8008, 8085, 8086, 80186, 80286, 386, 486, Pentium P1, P2, P3, P4, I1, I3, I5, I7. Nowadays we are working in I9. These are the working series designed by the Intel, designed by the main rendering machine for the processing of the data, for the processing of the information, image, audio, video, text, with the help of IoT device. Microsoft, again working in the field of software, providing the high quality software for the designing of IoT device. Cisco mean total depend on the networking. How to route the data from one location to the another location, how to connect the IoT device with the smart internet to flow the data from one location to the another location. I mean to say, uh, we are working in the many fields so that we can make some good projects for the useful for the everyone. Thank you, thank you very much for providing the opportunity. Actually, I'm little bit speed up so that complete everything on time due to the low internet connections.
No problem, Dr. Arun. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. A big clap. Very much. Our audience is very satisfied. All here. I'm reading little the chat. A very informative session. A very important session. You really explain us, give us innovations with the IoT, talking about this, what are the plans for the future, what needs to happen, how to make these new mechanisms. You also mentioned the FG, which we need, how to calculate the energy of the nodes. Explain us what is doing IBM, Google, Intel, i9. We know that you are working now on that. So, in your future work, I hope that you, your students, your Galgotias will get more grants for the work, and will recognize that. Because we really need this. We really need to implement these algorithms for the networks and all what we are doing. You mentioned this emerging technology, wireless body area network. So it is very important in the field of healthcare. So many applications can be used from the IoT for the patients and what to say? I don't want to repeat I give a very briefly go through this. So from the start till moving in the action, you really gave us today. Please, can you stop sharing your screen? Okay. So, Dr. Solvik, open the camera, please. I want to see you. Dr. Stovik, let's give a big clap to our Dr. Arun. Learning a lot from him.
I,
Really
I'm bit,
honored to be with him. To
We
have
had some distractions in between. We had some distractions in between, but finally you made it up for.
but that was not a problem. So our audience was
actually,
patient.
life is full of struggle.
Don't worry. I that is something what is happening. I also see that today's my network also had issues. I see on the recording. So today we finish it, we make it, and it was really successful. Dr. Arun, we wish you. Please, Dr. Arun, give our audience a little summary about your work, please, because that is very impressive. Please, and listen, Dr. Sovik, he don't know the correct number of his lectures and his conferences because he's doing that every day. So please correct that and please write that because you see all around us our great experts are writing what they are doing in this field, so they are doing that. Please publish that, post that. We want to see all what you are doing.
Uh,
Yes, of course.
thank you,
Of
thank
course.
you. Actually,
We are already in the business, and I hope that I think Rana sir, we had worked in Australian patent, and then we worked for German patents as well, 4 out of which are already granted. There
yes,
are
sir,
2
Africa.
South African patents as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Dr. Sovik, where is Professor Nada Ratkovic there? Please explain me. Why only
Sure,
Dr.
sure, sure.
Arun?
We have something in store for you after this webinar. Sure, we will associate
I'm
definitely.
interdisciplinary. I can be also there involved. So
We will definitely consider you in our team as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
thank you.
Actually,
Thank you. Thank you.
Professor Nada, actually, I am always lucky. I having professor like you, Professor Sovik, sir. And when I started research, I got many person like you and Professor Sovik, sir. I learned many things. I faced many problem, but I enjoyed all problem. Then I do practice, and nowadays I'm working many things in the field of like journal, book chapter, books, patent, everywhere, every aspect of life. This is only.
How do you, Dr. Arun, how you manage your time, please?
This is very difficult to explore here. I think Sovik sir know well about this.
That is I think that is a new algorithm for managing time.
Actually, research like family for me. You know, you love your family like this. I love research like family. So this is part of my life. So all time I try to search person like you and Sovik sir so that I can get some kind of knowledge and I can utilize the knowledge and produce some kind of good results. Many time I failed, but I enjoy my field.
Here I'd like to share, Nana ma'am. We got a pack of around 4 or 5 undergraduate students under my supervision, with which we started with Eureka. They were simply brilliant. Means this made us also work a lot harder, and we are enjoying the fruits right now. So one of my students is currently doing integrated PhD in the area of information and coding theory, and he is doing it in Caltech, California Institute of Technology, US. And after completion of his graduation, he had been selected in 2 of the eminent IITs, IIT Roorkee and IIT Delhi, 2 of premier institutes in India as well. And for his publications, for his great work, or in the research domain, he patented one Hall meter based watt meter for measuring power, which is one of the unique things.
Yes,
Apart from that, there were other guys whom I named because they were the starting candidates for Eureka Prize problems to be very prominent members, like Yashunidhi. She is placed now in Oracle. She is a final year student about to pass out. She's doing her internship in Oracle, and I think she's be joining in first week of July. So her communication skill, writing skill were phenomenal. It's outstanding, absolutely. And her creativity as well, her creativity to make some own representation of the diagrams, block diagrams, whatever you give, whatever work or whatever task you give, and whatever publications you are seeing of mine in book chapters, are mostly contributed by Yashunidhi. Apart from that, Tania also contributed. She's also a final year pass out this year from computer science and business systems. She is completing in July, and she's also well placed in some consulting firms, and their dedication had also put me do some hard work as well. So this is how it goes about. There was a good pack of 4 or 5 people. Shomadeep was another. Finally, Shomadeep shifted to doing MBA course from one of the premier institutes in India, that's SP Jain Institute. And after that, I think all of at this point of time, they are either joining or going to be in jobs in a few months. And we are gradually building up some new pack. And I have around 10 to 12 persons whom I am offering some internship during their summer breaks, where they are supposed to bring out some new optimization techniques in some nature-inspired algorithms, which I am thinking with them, and they will virtually develop some mathematical models, some coding related to Python or MATLAB, and with whom we intend to move ahead with Eureka Prize problems once again. And this is a time for us to also revive and get back to our status, get back our flurry of publications once again. Personally feeling I had not communicated, I think, a single paper in 2023. All you find in my Google Scholar profile are mostly written in 2022 and so on, or even they are still getting published. So we had great years in terms of citations as well. In the last 2 years, we had prolific citations. This time I have concentrated on patents and projects mostly, because unless and until you go for device development, we cannot get sponsored projects in India. So I'm working on that. Let us see that we had already submitted few projects. There are few patents which are accepted. So this is how it goes about. So there is of course ups and downs in your life, ups and downs in your publications, patents, projects, everything. So this is how a researcher's career or a teacher's career is all about.
Yes. And you know, Dr. Arun, listen, Dr. Sovic is coming in my country to Croatia. He's coming, he chose the most beautiful town. He find it. He find Dubrovnik. Yes, he didn't choose a town, little town or unknown, the most oldest, historical, famous, where all Beverly Hills is coming. All actress, he choose that town.
Wow, great.
It was really great, Dr. Arun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Today, an amazing day. Again, third day finished. It was really wonderful. I enjoy, Dr. Soik enjoy, all our audience, and also who will go through this lesson again. Really have opportunity to learn a lot. You explained great. It was very understandable. Let us thank our great founder, Piyush Pandit, for this opportunity. Let us thank our great Dr. Sovic for doing this, for sharing this, and for this great symposium. Dr. Arun, you were also we were together at last year when we were talking about the latest trends. So we will continue with our cooperation, with working together. And I'm really happy that I have the most better known science around me. That is really something amazing. So lovely audience. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Without you, this will not have a value. Your big support mean to us a very lot. So today we can finish our till tomorrow. Stay safe and let's continue learning, growing, sharing, reflecting. Because that is the only way today that we can, I can say, spread knowledge, spread the wings for the new ocean of the opportunity. You know, today I will write some new songs because today I have a big inspiration. Dr. Arun, I get new inspiration today. So after this, I'm going to write. Yes. Big flag, Dr.
Yes.
Sovic. Thank you. Is that your boy?
Thank you,
Dr.
ma'am.
Arun, is
Thank
that
you,
your
sir.
son, little son? You can show us him. Let's call him to come. He can come here. Let us see him.
Yes, yes, I will. Yes, yes, I will.
Okay. Okay. So till tomorrow. See you. Bye. Bye bye.